Okay, so I think this would be a good place to start to talk about how you're going to set up your email. Now, there's two ways to do it. One is by going through GoDaddy, and I'm not going to show you that one because I really am a big fan of Google Apps. So what you want to do is I'll walk you through this. We're going to go to the Google Apps website, which is actually google.com/apps or just Google Apps. You'll end up on this page. Now it's talking right in the upper right hand corner here to begin a free trial. Well, actually there is a free application. So if you're under 50 people in your organization, which 90% of businesses are, you'll fall into this category and you can use this service. Now, I'm not going to talk in detail about the usages and all that. I'm just going to show you how to set it up. Essentially because if you are just using a regular Gmail account, a Yahoo account, MSN, Live, etc., you immediately come across unprofessional. So what we're going to do is we're going to brand our um, our our domain with our name. So my domain is ajbonlineca.com. Now it's going to ask for information here. I'm going to quickly fill that out. Make sure you click the box here. Now, when I set up an email address, I could just be Anthony. And what I'm going to be able to do is add different users later on. And I'm able to change this user too. So I'm just going to be Anthony at ajbonlineca.com. Put in my magic password. Okay, and we're in. Now, the reason why I really like Google Apps is it's just going to walk me through how to set this up. So there's two things I'm going to need. I'm going to need my FTP, my FileZilla, and I'm going to need to go back into GoDaddy. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, read through this. They're going to want to verify that the site actually belongs to me. It only takes a minute. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to download an HTML verification file, which is unique to my website. And that's downloaded onto the desktop. It's going to ask me to upload it. I'm going to use my FTP to do that. So my host is ajbonlineca.com. If you forgot your username, what you can do is go back into your FTP, and I would have forgotten that. And it's under the file FTP file manager, and the way that I got there is when I have my account at the login, I click on the domain name. Password. Connect to the server. Okay, and this is the most recent file that I have, and I'm going to drag and drop it onto my server, and it's done. I'm going to go back to Google Apps. Okay, and then I'm going to click there. It's going to give me the website. I'm going to click verify, and Google's going to verify that. Okay, that proves that it belongs to me, or at least that I know the username and password. Go to the next step here. Remember how I said I can add another user? It's going to ask me if I want to do that. What I'm going to do is, just for user's sake, I'm going to add Bob Jones Accounting. So Bob is going to be my accountant. There's a temporary password for Bob generated. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to have done, and when I log in, I will actually go ahead and change that. Okay, so Bob is now my accountant, and then I have me, and I could go ahead and add more, but I'm going to go back to my setup, and it's going to put me back right where I was. I can set up different groups. I'm going to skip that for now. The next thing is I could create email aliases, delete users, etc. These are the products that I'm able to use. I'm able to use Calendar, Google Docs, Gmail, Site Builder, etc. And basically, I'm going to activate Google now, and I am with GoDaddy. And what it's going to do is going to ask me to go in and change this in the MX record. Now, most people they're just kind of, they're pretty uncomfortable at this point, but really it's just not all that hard. So let me kind of back up here. I'm going to go to GoDaddy homepage. So from the home page, you're going to click on My Account. And you click on the domain name. And that's going to take you to the domain details. And we're looking for the MX Manager, which is right here. You're going to hit Launch. It's going to look kind of intimidating, but you're just going to add, you're going to change this MX record, which is right here. It's about the third one down. And you're going to add these values. So you highlight, copy, paste, priority 1, and the @ symbol. You just go through and do all those. Then what you're going to do here is you're going to delete these other values, and then go ahead and save zone file. It's going to give you a warning that you're about to change these values. You want to change the values. And it says it's going to take up to, usually takes an hour, however it could take up to 48 hours. My experience is it's about an hour. Go ahead and hit OK, and then we will come back in about an hour and get the rest of this stuff taken care of.